All right, so let's take a look. The Irish Gypsy VIP 7, getting close to VIP 8, but that's like a decent mid spender after a while when you're playing. Let's take a look at the heroes. So we do have the brand new Tussi. We have a Russell. Man, it's crazy to see only having 4 E5 heroes, and 2 of them are already in the light faction. That could not have been done even just like a year ago. Like seriously, that's pretty crazy to see. Let's take a look. See how she's set up. We do have a basic crown. I do like that on her. My best test with 2C so far have come with like an upgraded crown. Void imprints, nothing there. We got everything in Russell. We got a 1-3 split with the Splendid A and B. That looks pretty good. I would try to get like a speed as Taxstone for PvP most likely, but overall good. Got the upgraded skin as well. We also have ticks, so you have a really good core for getting Aspen Dungeon 100 done. Death 100. It should definitely be possible, especially doing this V2 plus is really good. Yeah, he's almost got it. He just needs one more point in the strength, and he will be good to go there. Oh, you got to 99 last run. That is rough. X Seams with the sub. 2 months. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I mean, between these 2 heroes, you are like, especially since you have the upgrade A and B, you can energy farm on ticks and then use Russell for the intermediary ones. You can kind of use this Ithaca for things like Ada waves to try to push on. And then 2C, I really don't know what to say about 2C at this point of what she can and cannot do. Definitely not a hero for like quad waves. Maybe if you come across solo waves that you need to save some energy on ticks, you can try to use her. But again, her active in round 1 literally does like nothing for damage, so she's definitely not a demon potion hero for sure. Happy to let me give a try on the next Aspen dungeon. I mean, you got to death 99. That says something about your talent right there. You got almost there, and you didn't even have a full 5 hero squad. That says something, because usually that extra E5 is enough to fodder off on a wave you might die on normally. So I mean, you're definitely on the right path. You're so close. And you're number 2 on this server. Wow. It's actually really good progress. That's really good progress for the server you're on. You're on, what, 870 something? 870 something. That's pretty good. Man, how big of a whale is that? You guys see the level difference here? I mean, usually like the difference between 146 and 157 is like one started on the first day the server came out. The other one like kind of started later on. This VIP right here, because if you guys didn't know, VIP gives bonuses to XP generated. So yeah, that's a lot of accelerated generation. I kind of want to go see. Hold on. You said they're in your guild too. I try to avoid opening guild. Woo. 8 million power. Wow. 8 million power. That's crazy. Already has both transcendence. You get the pay to win border. Okay, so at least as far as Aspen Dungeon goes, you have everything you need. There's nothing we need to solve there. So at that point, we need to take a look at your Steel Land. You got the 2 done. You got Light and Shadow, Steel Land 20 done. Okay, so it seems like your next project that you really want to do is focus on your Seal Lands to try to get more of them done, which of course will help out in every game mode of Gate of the Void. So, next project hero. Of course, you could always work on another Tix. That always helps, but it doesn't help in Seal Land. It does help in Vortex and PvP. In Nosuke, you got a lot of copies. That is a very good next target, because that'll help you farm Realms Gate higher levels if you want to take the time and manually do those puppet waves at extremely high difficulties for more rewards. But overall, I mean, he is a solid hero. He'll definitely get you Seal Land 20 done in a snap, like very, very easy. And then if you even don't want him, you could always eventually swap him into Sherlock. You got like a couple Ignis copies, a couple Delacium, nothing really great there. Finishing the Rogan might be the better next project, just so you have more E5s for the time being. Plus, the speed will help you out. The support will help you out in both PvP and PvE. It'll even help you in the Vortex. So that is a very good next project. Garuda is all right. I guess Garuda would help you get Sealand done if you want to finish the Rogan and then move over to Garuda. That could be good, but it's kind of a toss-up between the Inosuke and the Garuda right now. You kind of have to pick, honestly, whichever hero you like the most. Yeah, if you don't have Warrior Tech, you're probably better off going for Inosuke just because he is a Ranger, and I imagine you already have tons of Ranger Tech with your Russell that you have on the count. Let's see. Forest. Dark, yeah, it looks like you're kind of in a holding pattern until you get a hero copies to actually build something, and you probably just used all your food up to build up your Tussilago. So, let's take a look at the bag. Halfway there. Not really going to be getting an Asmodel unless you decide to spend, but again, that's a big chunk of change you're going to have to spend for that because I don't see any cores. You still have that artifact selection chest, so I wouldn't be against getting another Punisher, honestly. Another Punisher would not be too bad. You could also get another crown and start upgrading the crown, because at least since you do have a Tussilago and before the buffs, I would wait to see what happens with Tussilago first. And I would try to maybe use your relics and get more crowns. Those are the two options in my opinion. Either start working on an upgraded crown or finish the Punisher staff up to a higher difficulty. Because again, you can throw that Punisher staff on other heroes and help them in Sealand as well. I was thinking Punisher or Demon Bell only have 2 energy artifacts. It's a little early, I think, to start chasing energy artifacts on an account like this. I feel like you'll be better off investing in your more core hero artifacts first and then transitioning into getting a bunch of Demon Bells. But I think where you're at right now, you're perfectly fine just holding on to the artifact selection chest and just waiting, being patient, see what you can get in the future events. Does look like you have a quad complete of an upcoming Prophet Orb event, which is good. So hopefully there's more pay to win artifacts coming from that. What do we have here? Just some Magic Source, Fearless Armor. We got more Rogan copies. You got some Garudas. I mean, Inosuke does feel like the next logical hero to build on this account. That or, of course, Garuda, but you don't even have all the copies of Garuda just yet. I feel like Inosuke is the best pick right now. Probably the best pick. And honestly, I mean, you can even run him with that upgraded Punisher and you should have some decent success. But honestly, it doesn't take much. You could even run this upgraded Antlers Cane with him and you'll get Sealand 20 as well. But yeah, that's the first question is, do you finish your Rogan or start on the Inosuke? I would say, like I always do, work on one project at a time. But the Rogan serves its purpose at 10 star. It gets you that speed bonus and crit damage bonus at the beginning of combat. And without having a Garuda along with it, you're not going to be able to push Sealand. So I think the smarter move would be to work on Inosuke first. Get Inosuke, then come back to Rogan and Garuda as a pair. That's probably going to be the most benefit. And then after that, by then you should have probably more copies to work towards the next hero. But as far as artifacts go, I do think it's kind of a hold on, wait and see. But again, like I said, the pick to me is between Punisher and Crown. Let's see how Tussilago turns out in the next couple weeks. If she gets stronger, I do still think she's going to be a very strong candidate for having upgraded Crown instead of upgraded A and B. Plus, you already have a Russell that wants that A and B anyway, so there's no point fighting for it. And you also already have one crown, so you're already on your way to building that crown, so it's not too bad. I swear, every time I see this hero, I think I clicked on Tara. Every single time I think it's Tara. Every single time I think it's Tara. And they're like, oh wait, yeah, no, it's Tussi. It's Tussi. It's fine. It's okay. But yeah, that kind of sums that up. Now, there is something you look like you've probably been trying to do, and that is Tower of Oblivion, trying to cheese it out with with the baby Tixes and a baby Michelle and stuff like that. But it is not an easy thing to do for sure. I mean, even without a maxed out pet, it can be done. Yes, it can, but it's going to be extremely difficult. So the problem here is, yeah, you got to get an active off. So number one is we need to have energy on the ticks. Like if the way I've seen it actually work is with a setup like this. I can't remember if the baby Tixes also had energy. I feel like they did. But essentially you need to cause like a chain reaction with all those and then have the Michelle pop up and actually live. It's really hard to do, like really, really difficult, but it can be done. You need to get these Tixes like, like there's none of that end around damage. It didn't do much of anything. It's the only way I've actually seen it done is having this Michelle just pop back up after everybody dies over here. The other thing you can try doing is instead of this, you can throw in a Russell with energy as well and try to just burst them all down round one. So I'm going to take this off of him and we're going to throw it onto you right here. And we're going to get him in the air. And then we're going to swap back. Actually, you know what? Hold on. There's a better way to do this. There's a better way to probably get this done. That is going back to this right here. Dropping all these heroes and just going in a front line. I think this actually has a chance. Oh, he attacks first. Uh-oh. For some reason, I thought the Tix was going to be faster. If Tix can use an active and not kill a target, and then Russ comes in behind and cleans up, was that 1628, 1626? Swap one of these over here. This can work. I've seen this work as well. Yeah, if we had a Sherlock, it would be great. We could use a baby Sherlock maybe, but this right here should work as long as this Tix hits other targets. Don't hit the front. Oh, it's too much damage with the Punisher. It's actually too much damage with that Punisher staff. So, let's try this. Let's take the Punisher off as well. Because the whole goal is for Tix to essentially weaken almost every single Mim. So we need him to hit like all the backline here for us. That's pretty good. Not quite enough damage though. But you can see kind of what the method is here to actually get it done. We're using blue stacks right here. With enough smashes, you might actually get this to line up. But again, if you hit that frontline target one, you're pretty much screwed. It's pretty much not gonna happen. Yeah, see, like, it's possible, but you need the Russell to crit and actually get the attack off on all the targets here. Come on, Tix. Come on, Tix. No! Stop hitting the front Mim. You really need the Tix to just weaken everybody there, but it can be done. It definitely can be done. Let's just repair this before I totally forget for you. Back over here, get this back over here, and get this back on Rogan. But you can kind of see how it works. You tried building the Delacium cheese in the wave, but my Unimax died easy without tech. Yeah, one thing with accounts like this that are very early game is you run into problems where you don't have the guild tech to make your heroes tanky enough. But again, the Unimax strategy, it does work. You do need more Amun-Ra's though. 2 Amun-Ra's isn't going to cut it. 3 is pretty much the bare minimum. Or like an Olivia can help too. But yeah, I mean, I think that's the best bet, I think, for your account here is to start working on the Inosuke. The Inosuke is going to do amazing things for Sealand. It'll help you in Realmsgate. He'll do decent in PvE and PvP. He's kind of like that all well-rounded hero and a god at Sealand, but he has multiple purposes. So I think he's the next best bet. And again, wait to see what happens with Tussilago. See if she gets a buff. And then we'll then just hit me up on stream, on Discord or something, and we'll figure out what artifact go for. So hopefully that helps you out. If you have any other questions, definitely hit me up. Try to get one more Amon Ra copy, and then you can most likely get that Delacium, Ilaria, Unamax, Amon Ra cheese to actually meet the mims. Otherwise, you can keep trying to do what we were just doing and see if it finally lines up. So